with the EC10, a later model of the ERF Nano with a 4x2 tractor with a Cummins engine. This one having the fuel regulation windows in it, or as we call them, blast windows. So if anything went with the tank, the windows would come out as one. Now we have a great Gloucestershire company, Cider, Conrad's Pioneer, with the A series of Gardiner 180, now one of the largest family-owned names and companies still in the country today, you see in the marketplace. This is one of their later lorries, this is their 19 plate. So now we can see the difference, what drivers are putting up with. First you've got the A series, now we have the Space Cab DAF. This is on Euro 6, low emission engines. Next one through, Gardiner 240. 8-cylinder Gardiner engine, absolutely bomb-proof. Eric Vick Transport, Hardwick, Gloucestershire. Even in the early days of heavy goods and haulage across continents, these guys were doing North America and Europe. The story's coming back where they will come back with half an engine and keep going. Now we have the EC10, the C40, the C-Series ERF. This is the ERF's own built cab, so we're getting towards sort of mid-80s, late 80s, early 90s, but these are now getting more comfortable, short wheelbase, all the way from there to Cornwall. Now we have an E-Series, again still with the Cummins engine in it, Ken Rangeworthy from Gloucestershire. This is the E-Series cab, so now the ERF are trying to catch back up with the Continentals, with all these fiberglass cabs, you know, but the Volvo and the Scanias have started to come through, but many English companies stayed with the ERF. Now we have the Bedford, owned by Bedford Diesel, got the Detroit engine. So this one was owned by General Motors. Bedford were owned by General Motors. Early 50s. ERF started off with the first chassis number being number 64, which was Mr. Edward Foden's age when he built his first ever truck after splitting from the Foden family. Next one coming through from up there in Chester, the outstanding. That's the ecliptic tank. So that would have been used for foodstuffs. Anything that with rain, with fuel, anything that shape would have been used for foods, so it didn't churn en route. Now we've got the GMC Astro, ex-United States Air Force. Myself personally, I've used this vehicle, or used one of these vehicles in anger. Got the Detroit engine in it, with the Jake brake on it. This one being converted by the wrecker, but it would have come here sometime in the 70s and 80s as a United States Air Force vehicle. Now we've got the big Scammell Crusader, originally only built for BRS but taken on by the British Army. This is Scammell's one of their last own built tractors before they started building those with Leyland. One of the big faults with this one, it didn't tilt in the cab. The engine could only be taken out through the front radiator on a pair of rails. That one had a double drive and heavy back axles. So we've got the later Fodens coming now. This one got the big Gardiner turbo engine with the big Highline cabinet, double bone, and Foden now being taken on by Packard. This one double drive on soft rubber suspension. Now, not many of these left. The P100, built on the first Ford Sierra, came with built-in rust in the sills. That came as extras. But yeah, great little farm truck there, look. Not many of those around now, eh? There we go. Now we've got the Unimog. Series 1. Series 1. Right. Oh, this has got the big V6 engine in it. The Series... Sorry, just a quick announcement to make.
Just had a message from security. If you own a Bentley, registration TDD50, or a Hyundai i30, registration EF65KGG, these are both vehicles.
Thank you very much. Right, coming around is an AEC, the Mammoth Major, Lloyd of London, another great old British name that was seen right across all the continents. Again, the first of the AECs coming round. All AECs were badged with the letter M. Second of the B-Series. This one's got the blue trim. This has got the big 240 pot, 8-cylinder Gardiner engine. So as it comes round, you'll see that although it's a day cab, half the engine's coming out of the back, so the last 3 or 4 cylinders are behind the cab. This was, again, an engine that would really go, but it was totally bomb-proof, very, very reliable engine. Slow revving, and with lots of torque. Now we've got the little Morris 1000. Built in their 1000. little thin wheels, great in the snow. It's got the big 14 litre Cummins engine in, a very fast engine in its day. Now we've got a Bedford TK. What can you say about the TK? This was a little 570. Everybody had one. We've all broken our teeth, broken our heads, scratched our heads, and TK. Very, did have so many uses. But the one fault with them is they didn't have a tilt cab. Everything had to be done from underneath. The Thames Tranger, Bodget and Scarper, or top. Very often if you tipped them up, you found yourself facing skyward in them. So you either didn't stop at the bottom of the hill, or you see the sky going the other way. Now we've got the Bedford TL from this device. Now this is obviously from the sort of like fruit growing areas, either Kent or wherever. But this is how they went to the market. You may think that the fruit and veg over this is like a little bit over the top, but this is how they were in the day. This is how they sold Cruiser 1626. These are popular with lightweight Arctic, such as stuff for the TV companies and radio. Many of these were on the Radio 1 or BBC or ITV television coverage crews. Then we've got the little Bedford OB. You see these on period fills like the Ford Thames vans, but with the sliding doors. And again, put Bedford on the map. Great little vans. Another again, Holmes kit. So just imagine in winter you've got a recovery job. None of this remote control, or we're going to stand in the back. And, you were out there. You were led into the vehicles. You know. Now we've got the Leyland Beaver of RJCs of Gloucestershire. Little Arctic there. Now we've got Pipe of Everson there. Hollywood Hornets, one of our light show boys from last night, believe it or not, in 1984, but was not used until Renault took it off the drawing board in 74. Next we have the big Atkinson Venturer. Now this is ex-Antals. Now this is probably one of the most famous Atkinsons in the country, having drawn the, called the Wall of Death, and everything else with it. Working for Antals, pulling cranes, the race car Bluebird, all sorts. Followed by James Gibbs, also Aston commercials, with his ex-fuel tanker. This one being very different, super singles all rain. Also got the blast plate windows in there, and a Gardiner engine. Now we've got the AEC Marshall, as I said, all AECs. The Monday which began with them, so you've now got the Marshall. This is a Albion and Leyland were using the same cab. They all becoming part of the British Leyland group. Now we've got the Austin, the little FG cab, because of its shape. Now we've got another big Renault magnet coming in. Now, as you can see, it's got the Renault mags at the bottom, but Renault were having bad sales because they were still with the ash frame cab with aluminium render built in Chester-le-Street. This one may be used for steam engine transport. The reason they used these cabs, it was Seddon had sold a massive or large order for the British Army and run out of cabs. So by going in with the Strato, they took the Strato cab over from the Atkinson and started. Also used by Iveco. Now we've got the Volvo, the S12. So now we're looking at what owner drivers would have sort of gone up to. The big blue sort of cab. So white with his Ford D series. Now the D series was brought in to run alongside the Bedford TK. But the thing with the TK, with the D series, it had a tilt cab. So now we can get the engine, we can sit 3 in a row and sold in their thousands. Another EC4. Now we've got a Scania T-cab of JD Druval. So if you look at the Scanias coming round, you've got the Scania top line cab. So if you take from halfway along the axle, we've got the big Scania streamline cab. We've got the engine out the front. By doing this allows the driver to have a flat floor because he's got no engine protruding up in the cab. This one's got the big V8 engine and again, working round. Now we've got a Chevrolet pickup coming round. As you'll notice, it's very wide on the back end. This one's called a dually, they do because of its dual wheels. So this one has like a heavier piece now. So this one's now got a fifth wheel in the back, allowing it to tow a caravan. Is it going on there, Simon? Right, the first carpenters at Club. Okay, Simon. We've got the Volvo F88. Now this really did put Volvo on the market in the UK, following its success with the Volvo F86. These were some of the first sleeper cab trucks that were being used on long distance. They became a driver's favourite and was voted the most iconic truck on the road. So if you look at the difference between there, following it now, is a later Volvo being drove with one of our seal girls, Zoe. First one there is Simon. Again, the carbon is growing. It's got a V8 Scania in it now. Not much size difference in the cabs, but a lot more comfortable, more powerful, and definitely with the twin axles at the back carrying extra weight. Now we've got another interesting vehicle coming through now. We've got the Iveco. This is one of the Ferrari racing colours, ex-Ferrari racing team, now being used to pull a steam engine. So this is Iveco's, the Italian company Iveco now have taken over the Ford shop to it. Another EC11 from Cleveland Tractor, Mick Lindsay, local company. You've seen them in their day, starting off in Kempsford and then carrying on out to 90 and now at Crickleigh. As I said, this is the difference now. So we have the Scania V8 530 top line. So if you look at the shape of the car of John Hayes' this is what he showed for a ride last night in the lighting show. I think this is the one I travelled out on. Yeah, another EC11, highly customised. But these lorries, what you've got to remember is, I'm carrying his dad's name brake on the door, both as a memorial, pretty cool. I'd say Simsicone, early ERF, B series, but this has got the name ERF's own built cab. This is my first lorry, so it's driven by my son now, who received this for a birthday present. This is the ERF B series. We restored this 20 years ago, and it really got us sort of started on this day. Rolls-Royce 265 engine, originally owned by, for those that can remember, Fine Fair Stores. Next one in there, another T-Gap, a PD International, an F-Dam drive here. What's he got on there? But maybe notice he's got his rear axle up. For those that don't know, this is now a lift axle. So when running empty or running with no load, if you lift his axle up, this will give an extra clap. Also safe on tyre and wear. Now we've got these big SDG, heavy haulage, demolition of Johnny Mould. This is the FH4E. Now we've come a long way. We've got smaller mirrors, but we've also got great vision. Absolutely superb and in mint condition, still used. Thank you very much, B&B. Another one of my lorries, looks like it's got the whole family in there. So this is my EC6. Now this started off as a removals lorry, and we now use it as a steel buoy support vehicle. Big cab, twin bunks. Now we've got the LDV of Scott Whitehouse from up there in the Midlands, the Black Country. Not many of these are left. So Scotty there has been a steel boy for many years. I've gone down there and sort of like got something that is a handy run around every day, run around, but keeps his enthusiasm. This one, so obviously got a big Strato 320 with a 14-litre Cummins. This is how it was in the day. But to keep him across, like going across the Australian plains, he's very air filter, and his air filter system is very heavily built on the top. We've got a K-Whopper coming on, or Kenworth. This one's not been over customised. This is how it would have come out of the factory. Probably used by a larger company that weren't into customising, and now owned by Jonathan and Jackie Lanesbury. Big show players, great supporters of this show. But as I say, Jonathan used to tone his caravan now. But an absolutely fantastic piece. Now we're going over. So we've got a K-Whopper now, and it's towing Andy Willis on the bar steel boot. So now we've got the same engine, but we've got cab over. So now the cab is sat on top of the engine. Probably the same wheelbase, and another big 40-litre big Cummins in it. But we put the cab on top and set the engine out in the front. So that's keeps towing. We have another big K-Whopper coming in now. I think this one's probably got a Cummins in it. Yes, it's 1960. As you can see, the tribute on the cab with a big Scania tipper coming down. These spend their days in and out of quarries, in and out of the muck, but in absolutely fantastic condition. As you say, the history of the truck company's on the side, and here comes Sun again with the big V8 Scania engine in it. Again, we've got Uncle Albert bringing the next Edo tipper up. Again, this has got the lower cab to the first one, but it's also got the big 440 brake horsepower engine. Again, hard to believe that these are working trucks spend their life in and out of on our building site. And here comes the governor, our Richard. Richard, the part of, who had also our brother Bob, both of them going into the transport business after sort of following mum and dad off the farm. But well known, well known. Bob passed away a few years ago, but it's great to see the Edel days carrying on with the trucking industry in this country. So, cheers, Rich. Bit of a cowboy though. I mean, look at the legends on there, absolutely superb. Well, it's really good fast as coming in, mate. I mean, coming in quicker. Now we got the later 4 cargoes, just the Iveco cargo. Cargo now being owned by Iveco, isn't it? Nice little truck there, the utility truck, tipper truck with the high-up crane on. Next, we got this big Scammell of Bond trucking. Bond trucking started originally again in the 60s and 70s by Grandad, and it's known as 3rd generation of the trucking industry around Gloucestershire. Started up in North Cerney, and then carried on by son and grandson. Bond trucking, great name to keep alive. Cheers, mate. Then we got the little Bedford J-type, or known as a Joey. As you can see now, so widely in these hot countries like Africa. Big favourite, loved by the travelling fraternity, and that one is actually done out in its day. Wonderful. Another big Scandal. As I said, top line our blade comes with microwave, LED TV screen, and everything else built in. With the Scammell, probably up to about 150, 200 tonne. Great name. 4 6-wheel drive if needed, huge winches on the back, and it's coming from our Scammell. Carefree, Phil's coming round there with YJ in here, again with the big Volvo 400 brake horsepower, a Globetrotter, done in the demonstration colours. Steve Radband of Oxfordshire, Bantam, better known to us as Rabbit. This is Rabbit's coming round, there in his FH12 version 1. Runs tippers out of Bampton there. Yeah. Very good cook. Looks like Greg Wallace. Have a look. And you tell me he doesn't look like Greg Wallace, but yeah, he's mistaken for him. No, this one, very famous lorry. Here it is. The Morris Commercial of Heartbeat. This is the actual vehicle that belonged to Claude Greengrass. So it is their lorry, owned by the Freshwater family. Also, we know this rare 2538 mid-lift Mercedes V8. Very rare lorry now, as most of them were exported after use. Another Scania, bonneted Scania, known for his Volvos in the Salisbury area, and always running them in that old British Leyland green Scania in Barnstable in Devon. And if you look at the paintwork and the condition of this vehicle, it's absolutely fantastic. Followed by another Bedford TK. As I said, many hauliers and many of us started life with the Bedford TK. Now we go up to the big Mike Holton with the big FH 500. Mike is known locally and spends a lot of time working on tours. He's just come off the Rod Stewart tour, and it's just about to join the Ed Sheeran tour, pulling the stages. So, a little bit about Mike there. Now we have Darren Griffin, DC Griffin, Chris driving the first Garden 120 of the old ERF. Now, Griffin converted to hand controls and have winches or lifts to lift down into the cab. The second one, the seat folds back down so that Darren can clip his wheelchair in. Not frightened to go anywhere, he tours all over Europe in these lorries, so a great handshake to Darren. But I think that's it for the commercials. Is that it for the commercials, Peter? Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll say thank you very much for listening. As I said, apologies for any noise last night for the light show. We will do the light show again next year, but it will be a quiet one. But I've had a little bit of praise for it, so thank you very much, actually. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
No, thank you very much, Steve. It's always good to have the absolute knowledge of, an enthusiasm.